Next up, we're shifting gears to something equally groundbreaking. Please welcome Dima with his session, AI-driven container DevOps on DeInfra. Well, it explores how AI and blockchain are revolutionizing DevOps by automating container, and Dima, correct me if I'm wrong, automating container deployments securely and transparently on decentralized infrastructure in just 60 seconds.
Yes. Hello. I'm Dima. I'm CPO of DeInfra, and today I will talk about some mix of AI agent and cloud blockchain technologies. And in the next half hour, I will show you how DeInfra's AI agent turns a plain Docker Compose into a fully running blockchain secured environment in 1 minute. You don't need to Helm, Terraform, and something like that. Think like versatile level user experience, but focused for AI workload, DeFi, and so on. And it is cryptographically locked into your wallet. And let's go. We have a agent that help you to manage and deploy your project. You can ask, please help me to deploy my project, and the agent will ask you some questions. And for example, for your Docker Compose, or it helped you create some new configuration. And here's the plan. Median cloud rollouts in 1 month, even trivial microservice writes in roller coaster CI jobs, infrastructure as a code plans, approvals, and so on. Infra costs grow up each year, and my personal is around 100 YAML files, sprinkled around 3 clouds, because we have a multi-cloud in the future. And enterprise dive in CI/CD, glue code, GPU spends a rocket, and blockchain pilot takes years instead of days or weeks. And we need to radical simplification of this stuff. And here's our answers. 5 steps, each automated. No manual secrets, no IP whitelists. AI agent parse and optimize your public key, hash the compose, store in the manifest on chain, and spin up nodes. It's encrypt your container. Every is encrypted by your private key, and you can manage it with your wallet. And then we create a smart contract ticket. The manifest is hashed now leaderless BFT chain. The transaction is immutable. And network schedules containers for runners, and the job it takes around 1 minute for average case, and no Helm, no kube context, and so on. And we don't ask you to learn a new DSL. This literally and Nathan Docker Compose snippet, one of the most popular tool for AI agent, exact what we took from the documentation. Agent infers GPU class, allocate RAM, creates and volumes, and bakes and rollback plan. So what are we? AI first DevOps fabric that lets you ship containers to a global EVM compatible compute network with private key security. Think like a versatile level developer experience meets ledger grade auditability. That single sentence is why enterprise and startup is piloting with us. Even DeInfra admins can work with your containers. Let's unpack the security claims. You sign the manifest. Agent use your wallet, and the hash lands on chain. Project encrypted with your EVM key. Runner policy. Node can pull only after smart contract verification. Sign and stake. This best effort security and zero trust from laptop and GPU, no plain text, and so on. We extend the principle of identity and access management. Wallet equal identity, no static passwords, no lost SSH keys in Slack, and so on. Fine graded scope via smart contracts. Need to return the metrics, sign a role token. And the architecture is under the hood. We made it a leaderless BFT chain with AI control plane. As a result, order of magnitude faster provisioning. LLM agent model agnostic. For example, you can connect Olama, OpenAI for free, GPT-4.1, Anthropic, and so on. And synchronous BFT consensus for censorship resistant, leaderless, and it has instant finality. Container optimized runners. It's work around a lot of regions, and why leaderless? Fewer bottlenecks than Raft, Kubernetes masters, and why BFT? Because we can spend several manifests for several nodes and so on. And some results from our early adopters. Our beta teams report 70% fewer work on machine for tickets, no manual configuration, and it reduce the number of bugs, and you don't need to maintain manually, and the agent help you to build and release for production. No missing environment variables, open ports, bed limits, and so on. And of course, in our on-call hours, cut in half, less YAML files, and decentralized supply squeeze unit cost, while AI packing slashed cold start latencies. Total cost ownership drops more than 30 seconds. Money talks, and cold start latency decrease 5 times, for example, and typical Kubernetes cluster. And the pricing model is very simple, pay as you go, no hidden fees, and so on. And I have some small video how it's usually work. You can ask the agent, hi, please help me deploy my project. And then the agent asks you for name of your project or some other parameters. And after that, it will deploy your container for production. And the path for your pilot, you can sign up and connect your wallet. You can choose Web2 providers, Google Cloud, or GitHub, or something like that. Or you can connect to your MetaMask. For Web2 providers, we will create account abstraction for you. If you will have your, for example, MetaMask, you will use your private key from MetaMask you can pass compose, or you can ask the agent for create the new one. It can check, for example, ports and so on. And after that, you can choose the resource pool of providers. And after that, you can deploy. After deploy, you can connect to containers directly from asking AI agent, and it will show you some terminal. You can connect it, start, stop. You can check the logs and so on. And I think we can talk about some questions and so on. Yeah, let's see. What is the questions we have? Is this truly cheaper and faster? Why we are cloud providers offering? We have three tiers of providers. One tier for enterprise, one middle tier, and also community tier. On different levels, you can find different pricing. On top tier, we aggregate computer power from AWS, GCP, and so on from Asia. And on middle tiers, we aggregate computer power from micro data centers. And on the community level, it's public nodes, and it is the cheapest level. And if this is fast and secure, why we hasn't AWS and Asia copy it? Because we not compete with AWS. You can use it with AWS also, and in some days, obviously, a lot of we will have a lot of DevOps automation for AI agent box and so on. We debate production banking system on this today. If not, what is missing? Right now, we are working on a pilot with banking system. It's a neobank. It helps them for deploying initial version MVP and then update it. But with bank system, we are on early stage exploring what is missing. What we don't know on this step, but obviously we will need past a couple of steps on, and we will see. What is next? The demo show you tiny data size. Yep. For this demo, I show only show the super small config, and for our platform, you can add only labels for HTTP, HTTPS configuration for your domain name, DNS, and so on. And all the other stuff will be created by agent manually. We use Docker engine under the hood, and you need to create some typical compose for Dockers, and you can run any size of data that you can run in Docker. Only hardware under the hood is your limit. Okay, what's next? Is the ongoing project on blockchain on carbon tech? Probably is from previous session. Yeah. Do you have some more questions? Is available with cloud native solution like Kubernetes. Right now, it's not available, but we are working on R&D stage for connecting kubectl. We have a runner, and runner can manage Kubernetes CLI also, but it's not for public tests yet. You hash manifest on chain. Isn't this expensive for large images? How do guys cast scale for Docker layer counts? We use own chain. We provide not only containers, we provide also upchains, and our public network work like an orchestration layer, and we plan to deploy some set of smart contracts for managing containers for other EVM networks. Right now, we're working with BNB, like our L1. And also, you can launch your upchain, and you can use the same agent. For example, you can ask, help me deploy blockchain, and it asks you some question, how many nodes do you need, and so on. And after that, it will create upchain NFT. It's like a certificate of ownership of this chain, and after that, you can mint some NFT nodes and register it for chain NFT, and it's like, as I say, certificates, and you can manage cost of your gas and so on. For container, we calculate time, uptime, I mean, and we plan to roll out several tariff plans, but right now you can pay for gas like I can send your USDT, and it will be converted to gas tokens under the hood. And you can select the time of your container, 1 hour, week, month, year. What do you need? And you can top up this account with stable coins, for example. And we don't calculate Docker layers right now, but it's maybe an interesting idea. We'll see.
Are we at the Q&A session already? Dima, can you hear us well?
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
We're seeing your presentation right now. It says Real Code Zero Magic.
Mhm.
Are we good to move on to the Q&A, or it's just me? Okay, now I can see your slides are moving. Right. So I've got some more questions for you, Dima. We've got the audience from We Are Community platform, not only from YouTube. If you don't mind, I'll read them out loud.
Mhm.
Okay, so what they're saying is, simulate a 30% network slowdown. How does pricing adapt?
Okay. I see. Mm, we offer flexible pricing because, as I said, we have a free tier levels, and you can choose top providers like AWS, GCP, Asia, and our major focus on micro data centers right now. And micro data centers have a lot of hardware, but they can offer software, modern software services for public market. It's very expensive for them to invest in this area, and we provide for them platform and like a marketplace of computer power, but we use it like Airbnb about computer power. So exactly.
Thank you, Dima. I'll put some more on the screen.
Mhm. How do gas function affect price predictability? What mhm. Um, you pay and calculate when you sign manifest for container. You have a contract for this, and it's hasn't some fixed price and so on. The price is flat for time when container uh, online and so on. And we don't use ETH for gas. And this Hoodway has our own token for gas, and usually we convert stable coins for gas payments under the hood, and the price is flat.
All right, we don't usually get that much of attention and comments here. I can see you have sparked an interest in our audience and you've got a lot of questions. And what I can say is that wishing you the best luck with your projects and future innovations. Dima, your work is truly paving the way to the next generation of blockchain infrastructure. Thank you so much. And yeah, Dima is a great friend of ours. He has been participating in our conference multiple times and has hosted brown bag sessions. Go check them out. And this one, it really does push the boundaries. And yeah, Dima, the best of luck. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I think we're good to wrap up at this point.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dima.